The first thing we need to do is check that we have Java on our system. We're going to need Java if we're going to program it. So here we are, we're on www.java.com, and I don't want to download it. What I want to do is I want to check first whether I actually have it. So here's a button, do I have Java? Verify Java version. Now in this case, I don't have Java installed on this machine yet. It's a brand new Windows 7 install, and so there's nothing there. What I get here is just a little X here that indicates that there's something missing. So I'm going to go back to the home page for java.com and start installing Java. So it recommends the latest version, which is good, so we'll download that. We'll save it to downloads, and now our download is completed, and we'll run it. Okay, so it wants permission, yes. Welcome to Java, fine, install. Okay, so here we are. Now there's a little trick here that Oracle Corporation likes to play on you. They want you to install the Ask toolbar, which you probably don't want, so make sure you uncheck that. Click on Next, and away we go. So at this point we've successfully installed Java, and it's on to the next step, which is to install Eclipse. But before we do that, we'll just check that we've successfully installed Java on our machines. Here we are back at the Verify Java version page, and we'll check that. And it runs a little Java applet on the web page, and that checks to see if the most recent version of Java is installed, and it is. So so we're good to go. Okay, the next step is to get Eclipse. Now Eclipse is basically a word processor for, well, it's the equivalent of a word processor for programmers. It includes an editor and several other tools that are useful for programming. So we'll go to www.eclipse.org, and here we'll pick up the most recent version. Now there are many different kinds of Eclipse that you can get, and the one that we want is the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. So we'll get that one, and in this case, even though I have a Windows 64 operating system here, I'm still going to get the Windows 32-bit version. I don't think it really makes much difference, so we'll just download that from some convenient place. Pick a place that's close to you and download it. Now you'll notice that it comes down as a zip file. We're just going to save that to our downloads folder, and this will take quite a while because it's a very big file. Okay, so once it has downloaded, we need to install Eclipse. Now it's a bit unusual because it comes as a zip file, and you're probably used to downloads coming in as exe files. Okay, so here we are in our downloads. We actually want to get the folder. So here's our downloads folder, and you'll notice that the file is a zip file. You may be used to files for installation files coming down as exe files. In this case, it's a zip file. A zip file is just a whole lot of files that are combined together into one file. And what we want to do is to extract them, that is, take out the individual files and put them somewhere. The place I'm going to put them is on my C drive in the program folder, because it's in fact it is a program. So it goes in program files, x86, since it was a 32-bit download, and I'm going to make a new folder here, No, I don't think I will. I'll just put it right there and hope for the best. Okay, we need administrative permission. That's fine. Now this will take a while. Okay, and Eclipse is now finished uncompressing or extracting. So let's go find it. Windows makes this not so easy to find. There it is. Okay, so here's my C drive, and we're looking for program files x86. Here's Eclipse, and here's the executable file. Now this is the actual. This isn't an installation file. This is the actual executable file. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to pin it to my taskbar, and I'm going to pin it to my start menu. Okay, so here we are in the start menu, and there it is. If we start up Eclipse, get a little warning here, unknown publisher. Don't want it to ask every time. Yes, we want to run it. So here we are. Another, I should say this is Eclipse Kepler version. The versions of Eclipse go up alphabetically, so the next version will start with an L, and then an M, and then an N, and so on. So if you're seeing this sometime in the future, the version of Eclipse might be different, but it changes fairly slowly over time, so it's not a big worry. For now, we'll just use a default workspace. Later, we'll use a workspace that we'll download especially for Turtle World. Now, it takes a little while to load, especially the first time. The virus checker is probably checking it out. There's a lot of files that need to be loaded. So we'll just wait while that loads. Okay, Eclipse is now loaded, so we'll just X out the welcome screen, and this is how it should look once it's loaded. There's a bit more there that doesn't fit in the video. So we'll stop here and move on to the next part, which is downloading Turtle World itself.